You make a good point. If your aunt requires you to leave the house whenever she's not there, then in essence you're not really staying in the home as a house guest. Therefore, it doesn't make sense for her to charge you rent in that situation. Some key points. A reasonable fee for staying as a house guest implies that you actually have full access to the home as needed. If you're required to leave whenever your aunt is gone, you don't have that access. Being made to vacate the premises whenever your aunt is out essentially nullifies any guest status you may have. You're more like a visitor who occasionally uses a room, not an actual house guest. If your aunt isn't comfortable having anyone in the home when she's not there, for security or other reasons, that's her prerogative. But in that case, she shouldn't expect to charge you for temporary use of a room. Her requirement that you leave whenever she's out, combined with charging you $100, suggests she may have ulterior motives beyond fairly compensating you for use of the room. The fee seems unreasonable given the restrictions. A reasonable compromise might be for your aunt to only charge you a nominal nightly or weekly fee, e.g. $20.50 per week, given that you can't fully use the home as a typical house guest. But that would require open communication. Overall, I think you have a valid case that if your aunt requires you to leave the home whenever she's gone, it's unfair and unreasonable for her to charge you the equivalent of rent. The $100 fee seems unjustified given you don't actually have full access to the home. A smaller, mutually agreed upon amount may be fair, if your aunt is willing to discuss it openly. Hope this perspective helps. Let me know if you have any other questions.